Hi guys, welcome to the Unpopular Opinion. I'm Kemi,
Claire,
and we're real,
Raw,
and we're saying it all.
Is your child experiencing speech delay? If you're wondering what speech delay is it's basically when a child is not hitting their speech milestones by a particular age. The good news is that 70 to 80% of children self-resolve and eventually start talking your ear off. However, 20 to 30% of children don't. They will need help, and there is no way of you knowing where your child is going to fall. We have never seen a parent who regretted getting early intervention for their child. However, we've seen so many who have regretted not getting it.
Join the Blue Moon Early Intervention Program, a fun, play-based program designed to help children develop as they should. Worst case scenario is that your child goes to Blue Moon and has the best time of their life while also learning how to speak.
Call Blue Moon International School today and ask about our early intervention program. We can't wait to meet you and your precious little one.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unpopular Opinion. As we have done with the previous episodes, I just want to calm your spirits. Prim is not around today, but she will be back.
She'll actually be back the next.
Yeah, because after this episode, she'll be
We'll
back.
see her next week.
So fear not, worry not. She is around. How are you, Claire? How are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Yeah?
I am wonderful, yes.
You're really in a
I
happy
am
place. I
really
feel like this has
good.
been your standard answer.
I am.
I love it.
Obviously, there's things here and there, but nothing hectic.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I'm good. Just still a bit tired.
Yeah.
Season's a bit busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, still a bit tired, but I'm good.
Yeah, busy season. I
It's a
get
bit
you.
exhausting. Like sometimes, when you
Yeah.
physically feel like,
I'm really looking
I'm
forward
about
to
to
December
collapse.
holidays.
I've been looking forward since like June. Because just,
Yeah.
anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope whatever season you're in isn't treating you too badly. But today's a really like light-hearted, relaxed conversation. I know you guys sometimes want us to speak about deep things every time, but
Not all the
now and
time
then.
substance. Not all the time deep.
Sometimes just kabozi, just jazzing.
Yeah.
So it's in the title. I actually saw this a while ago. It was like a little trend that was online around the time of the Olympics. Obviously, by the time you're seeing this, the Olympics are done. But I thought it was a cute little trend we could jump on. Things women do that should be an Olympic sport. Go.
Period. You know, I don't think men understand. Oh, actually, you know,
They
even us
can't.
as women, we don't sympathize with each other enough. There are people who have period pain is equated to a heart attack. Imagine having a heart attack for 3 to 7 days
Every month.
out of every single month.
Wild.
Between the time you're 13, or for me, in my case, 11, and the time you are maybe 55.
Thereabouts, I think.
Those are so many years of so many heart attacks.
No wonder we are good, strong soldiers.
Girl.
We go through too many things.
Hey, give that period pain to a man. A man has normal small flu. I tease my husband about this all the time.
Yeah.
He has small flu.
Death.
And wow.
Death.
Actually, our daughter comes home with a 2 hours later, you just feel, babe, I feel like I'm coming down with what Kinsey has.
This will be bad. This will be bad.
You know, and then I'm not saying that men are wonderful human beings. My husband is an amazing man. It's just, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, no, it's
how
hilarious.
small flu and he's down. And I deal with period. And by the way, you can't call in and say my period. I got my period. You can't call in to work.
Nope.
You can't underperform because of your period. You're expected
to just keep it moving.
to just keep it moving. I mean, are you the first one to have a period? Yeah. No. Such an Olympic sport.
It's actually a proper Olympic sport. What? Okay. Timing your hair wash like in your schedule perfectly is actually an extreme sport. I don't know how to, like, there is a way. when you, especially if you're washing natural hair, I can't speak for people with relaxed hair, to time it in a way that it fits in with all the things you have to do and the things you have to do after.
Haven't we just been talking
Because
about
you've just
this?
washed it, now you're in Bitutua. What's next? Can you go for plot? No. You have to like time all your things in a very specific way so that the washing of your hair is in like just the right place. To have enough time to dry, to have enough time to style if you need to go somewhere. It's actually a real sport. You have to do science.
It is.
You know that Kamim where there are like numbers.
You're just working backwards and making sure you know the immediate hour, the exact hour.
Like you're always there thinking, if I do it at this time this will happen. But then this time, then you're like, no, let me change it.
Yeah.
Olympic sport. It's random,
like
but
generally hair.
actually scheduling hair maybe
No,
as
not
a
even
whole.
just scheduling. Hair is an Olympic
work, huh?
sport. Men get up, shwa shwa nakakulula, shwa shwa shwa, and they're done. Hair for women, we need to think: is it too old? Is it too long? Is it too short? Is it too? Have I had it in for too long? You get it? Like, do I look the same? Because if I have this hair for so long, then oh my God! And if it's not you, it's the people around you, the other women. It's not even the men. It's the other.
They're like, sis, no.
You know, and then every 3 weeks you have to think of something new, something fresh.
Yeah.
You know, and also make the time
to do that thing.
Remember,
Sit and have your hair braided.
Then take less than 4 hours to do.
Chaos.
It's
a sport. It's a sport. And there's nothing we can do. We just have to continue in our sports and games and sports.
I think just generally being a woman is an Olympic sport.
Preach. Okay.
I think my next one is high heels.
Actually, yes. At least for some of us. I feel like some people have ease, but then there's some of us who...
I struggle with heels. I won't lie.
I do too. I
really, really struggle. So you mean I am supposed to spend 8 hours working on my tippy toes? Because that's it. What it is.
You know those
you're
sky highs
your tippy toes.
where you're like this.
How do you people do 7-inch heels? It's such an Olympic
It's a sport, actually. And then you see someone, there's that, is that funny creator, that lady who does those funny videos, Christy. You know Christy? She does those videos where she'll be in heels and she'll do like flips and stuff. And I'm like, I can barely walk.
Can barely walk from here to there.
I'm like, put that woman in the Olympics.
Such an Olympic sport.
Put her in the Olympics.
To feel feminine, because I see the allure.
Yeah, I get it. Like when you wear them, you even stand taller,
straighter,
like,
you are more elegant. There's something about you.
It's beautiful. Like you really like.
Ooh. Yeah, but the people who we are looking nice for in the heels, tell them to wear them for 5 minutes.
That's not their struggle. That's not their lived experience.
It's really, really not.
Okay. Yapping, just talking. Women we like to, I don't know who can compete with us in talking. Women we can talk, like me and my friend Daisy always wonder, how do we get all the words we say to each other? We'll sit for like 3 hours talking. On my way, I go in the car, I call her, we talk till I reach home. Then in the morning, hi sis, how are you? We talk for another 2 hours. What are we talking about? And sometimes you're like, but, and the jazz is not over. And you're like, no, but there was also this other thing,
and also,
how are we doing it?
If you're in spaces now, for me, because I'm always the same people, I don't know if you've noticed, I bring up the same code. We will laugh about the same things, talk about the same things.
And we're still happy. We're still happy.
If it was funny the first time, it's still funny.
It's still nice. We're like, yeah. The truth is, women.
It is. We talk a lot.
We like to yap. We love it.
My next one, I think it's loving men. Is quite the Olympic.
You've not lied.
Loving men.
Following our last episode, the one before that.
I feel like sometimes I just look at women and be like, but it would have been wonderful for women to be able to be with women. Sometimes I just feel like loving men is an Olympic sport. However amazing they are, like sometimes you're just like, but
do you figure maybe loving us is also an Olympic sport for them?
Yeah, I figure. Because, I'd like for them, because we're so different. When my husband and I are talking, sometimes I be like, and he also has the exact same reaction to me.
Yeah.
She's like, but what's wrong with you? I see something so serious, and he's like, this is so silly. You get? And for me, it's just,
in your
why?
mind.
And then he sees something so serious. And I'm like, really? This small thing?
This is the one?
This one? Of all the things in this life, this is the one. And I just feel like it's such an Olympic sport. Just especially if you're married to a man. Now,
Yeah.
dating a man is different from being married to a man.
Mm.
And I feel like being a woman, especially in this day and age,
Yeah.
where we have been taught to be independent, we've been taught to be, we make our own money, we do all this and this and this. I just feel like fitting yourself into the box of wife, which comes with a lot of submission, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of, I know for his part as well, I'm not saying men don't do it, it's just that my experience as a woman, I don't have no experience of being a man, all the sacrifices they make for us, I do appreciate it, but on my end, I just feel like it can be an Olympic sport. Every day you are waking up to be submissive, to find new ways to be submissive. And yet you just want to cheer on. Like if you have a personality like mine, I'm a natural leader.
Yeah.
So being led can
It's a
be a
sport.
bit, yes, it's a sport. It is an
You have to like
actual
organize yourself
sport.
and find a strategy.
Yeah, it's a strategy. Like this conversation we had with Gideon the last episode.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, there's a lot I still don't know about. There's a lot I'm still working through.
Yeah.
As being a, and they're just like, and I've been married 4 years. I'm like, I feel like I should have some experience. And based on go for the conversation,
You're like,
I was just like, maybe I have a lot more experience to get.
I think the most important thing is probably just keep progressing, because no one is perfect and knows all the things.
Yeah.
Just keep progressing. I feel like that's enough.
Yeah, but definitely being a submissive wife is an Olympic sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's making sense to me, and I'm sure it's making sense to most of the modern women who are listening to this. It can be, this one is actually inspired by DK. DK, this one is about explaining TikTok, like things or trends or like happenings, occurrences, like this kind of thing is happening, this feud. Women can explain for you TikTok trends. I've never seen a guy explaining TikTok for someone to explain for you. Now,
this is what's happening.
DK explained for me some TikTok feud, and she had details. She had, and I die. She'll be telling you, now this person said, and they were lying. I'm going to about what? And I'm like, what? Like it's like you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
Women will explain for you a trend
It
nicely.
is.
It's like you're there. It's like you've experienced it.
You were there. You were really, really there. An Olympic sport. I would say being pregnant while working. Being pregnant alone is an Olympic sport. It's like 5 Olympic sports
in one.
Like you're high jumping, you are swimming, you are also running, like that. Yeah, in one. And at the same time.
Yeah.
And but then being pregnant while also working, but being pregnant as a single mother. I've never been a single mom, so I don't know, or pregnant as a single mom, so I don't know, but I can only imagine that lack of support from your spouse.
Yeah.
That must be an Olympic sport.
What was that show? The really popular one. I don't know why that has left me.
Love is Blind?
No, the Issa Rae show. What is the name? Not with me. Anyway, that Issa Rae show. I remember there was that collage when that was, I've forgotten their names. There was that character that was she had a baby with this other guy, and then but they were separate. They were not together. And so there was this part where they were showing us that collage of her life and what he's doing at this time. He may see her like partying, what she's up in the night doing this. I was like, ooh, even I felt triggered. Even me who has never experienced it, I felt triggered. I was like, man, our experiences are so different.
Yeah.
You'll be there. You've both had the baby,
but you're having the baby. I think when I was pregnant with my daughter, that's like you lose your energy, like minimum 50%, I would say.
Yeah.
But you're still expected to work. You still have to work. Now, for me as a business person, no one is expecting. It's me expecting. You get? I'm the only person that can do what I do.
Yep.
So I have to, and I was talking, remember, we're talking to another business person that's pregnant recently, and it is an Olympic sport.
Yep.
Having to juggle your half mast, you're working at half mast. Remember, your body is producing, is literally making a human being. You get? And I feel like people who've been pregnant before don't talk about it enough. Does that make sense? I've never had anyone explain it to me the way I talk about it to my friend.
Okay.
I've never had it. Like, we underestimate it. I didn't know. Yes, I knew I was going to be tired, but I felt tired before I was fine. That's what I thought. and then you reach the level of tired of pregnancy, there's no word to describe it in the dictionary. Around like because men are the ones who wrote the dictionary. If a woman had written the dictionary, they would have come up with a sufficient word. You know how in Uganda we have little words to express, like for example, ntondo. When I say ntondo, only a Ugandan will know what I
you
mean.
can't really, it's hard to
It's not,
translate.
you can't do it in English. You can't translate it adequately in another language. You get, but there's ntondo, there's lugezi-gezi, there is, you get, there are lugezi-gezi and kajanja, and all these things are they're quite similar, but they're very distinctly different.
Yeah.
So those words, that there should be a word for how tired you feel. Now, I had a very smooth pregnancy. I had no complications, nothing. But tired.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Like, I've never even felt that level of tired. So having to work at the same capacity.
Still be 100.
Exactly. When you're working at like quarter of the energy you've ever had, because all the energy is being transferred to making a placenta, an entire organ, and an entire human.
Yeah.
Entire
Olympic sports. That is a sport. Another one is zipping up your dress by yourself. This might be the reason I marry. To have someone to zip my dress. Friend, wherever these ones, then you just
You
like...
have to find so many, like...
And you really master it. Like, it's actually, they should just give us presents and certificates. I have mastered the art of, whether it's a tight dress, a loose dress, you just...
Find a way of forming your
I can
arm.
contort myself to go for, even if the zip over is sideways, up and I don't care. Like, it's a real sport that we've taught ourselves, and yeah.
Dear future husband of Fiona, there you go. It will be an impressive, it's an add to the CV.
Well, to be fair, it's basic, but, you know.
Well, I think, did you just done one?
Yeah.
It's you, eh? Working while also raising children.
But, like, there's a lot of, what is it called? Balancing many things.
There is so much. And by the way, and I was having this conversation with my husband recently, and he was telling me his struggle as a man, and I understood it and stuff. And I was telling him how I struggle so much to go to the gym recently, because this is how my day goes. I wake up at 6, I do some reading, personal studies and stuff, and then at 7 I wake my daughter up. I also shower and take her. My nanny is quite slow, so the earliest we can leave the house is at 8:30. At 8:30 we go to work. By 9 we're there, but I can't do anything after that. I have to work. I can't go to the gym.
Yeah.
So between 9 and 3, I am working on all 1 million businesses that I have. Then after 3, I have to go home because my nanny leaves at 5.
Yeah.
She goes to university, so she leaves at 5. So between 3 and 5, I finish up any like work, let's say TO or Kama, any work that I haven't done, I finish it between 3 and 5. 5, family time. 5, because my husband's not home at the time, I spend time with Kinsey. And then at 6, she goes to bed. 6 or 7. These days it's 6 because she gets really tired at school.
Okay.
So at 6, we start the bedtime routine, which takes us about 30 minutes-ish. And then after that, but by the time I'm done, I am pooped. I don't even have energy to carry a water bottle, let alone a dumbbell or those gym weights, you know. Yeah. And also because we don't have help at home after 5, I can't leave my daughter. Maybe my husband is still working and all these things. So it is an Olympic sport, you know, and yet most people you tell, they'll be like, you just go to the gym. I mean, you're lazy.
Find the time.
You're lazy, you know, you can always find that. If you really want it, you can find the time. Unless I go at midnight. You know, in which case I can't, because I still have to sleep.
And you have to rest.
Because sleep is important. Rest is important. And so working while also being a mom and intentionally spending time with my child, spending time with my family, with my husband is an extreme sport. It's such an extreme sport.
Like, now that you're saying it, I'm just thinking about, you know how we're always saying that like adulting itself is just a sport.
Yeah.
Because you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a sister, you're a businesswoman, you are trying to work out, be a good friend. Be, like sometimes you're just like when, and I also be fit, and also I'm in church, and also
I'm praying, I am doing Bible study, I'm journaling, I'm in therapy.
like how like sometimes
You're also
when you
doing meal
stop,
prep, yeah, and shopping for the home. Do you see? And also
going to the
washing
market
clothes.
and washing. But that guy still asks how you're
I
doing all
had
those
to
things and
bring
you
in
also wash.
you also hand wash. Come on, please, let us leave us.
Days.
So and then
When?
you have to find time to instill values in your kids.
Yeah.
You have to find time to decorate your home, build a home. Where? How? What? When?
Adulting is chaotic.
Olympic sports.
So actually, oh my goodness. Another thing I thought of, like the other day I had gone to, there was something wrong with my tire or something. So I went to a petrol station to get it checked out. And, there were men there. And so this other guy was checking my car. And this other guy commented. He was like, this guy is UBA. For our international audience, I don't know, how do I say, the way they number the cars is according to like the periods in which you've gotten them. So mine is like 5-6 years now. So when you see like UBA, you can know approximately how far back someone bought it. So he's like, this guy is UBA. It's like, women know how to keep, maintain cars. And I thought, actually, as a woman, it's in Uganda. Actually, this one is for women in Uganda, because I don't know about roads of other countries. But maintaining a car in this Uganda with these roads,
it's an extreme sport.
Extreme sport. You see, like how when I was bringing Claire today morning, I was telling her I don't want to use shorter routes because of my car. I don't want to be in the potholes. I'd rather use the main road and be in traffic. But it is an extreme sport because you're choosing traffic.
Yes.
But again, you're like, Pambi, my car is suffering.
And you also spend Saturdays in the service, taking it for service. You also need to make sure the oil, the water level, it is clean.
Like even all those
what
things
is
would
a
be
woman
okay.
being
At
at a
least if we
washing
were
bay?
on a nice, like at least if the roads were nice, all those other things even would be easy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be servicing left, right, and center if you had nice roads.
You choose traffic.
Anytime, you just have to choose traffic. Maintaining a car in this country, extreme sport. Extreme sport.
My next one is faking it in bed.
What a
Such an
sport.
extreme sport. Like, it is so, like, can you imagine being there, for 20 minutes? It's an extreme sport. Now, I won't lie, I've done it before.
Most women have.
I have done it before. But Banangi, must we fake it? Must we fake it, friends? It's such an... When I realize it's an extreme sport, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah,
if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. Because I'm not going to be there, yeah. And it's impossible. Like my husband can see right through it. He can see right through it. And then things just end in the middle, and then you are, because remember, while you are, when he notices that
it's a lie.
This is a bit exaggerated. Then he's also no longer in the mood. Now I need to pamper that a bit. Yes, a bit of a bruised ego. And it's just not worth it. It's just such an Olympic sport. If you're not into it, you're not into it. You find other ways of getting stuff done.
Oh my God. Okay, do we even have another? Oh yeah. Like how you have shopped for stuff and then it's approaching getting spoiled? No one will save those things like women. We will save them.
We know exactly what to do, how much time we have.
If we have to make the banana bread, if we have to make smoothies, tell us what to do. No, you don't have to tell us. We are ready to save all the produce.
Just tell us what's
The
getting
only thing that's hard to save is spinach. Spinach can die in like 5 seconds. You just be there minding your business. Spinach is spoiled.
Yeah. I usually just put, as soon as I buy it, I put it in the freezer. I put it in the freezer.
No, but then I don't know.
If I'm not going to use it immediately, I put it in the freezer. I know it changes, but I mean that's the best way to save it.
I just allowed it's one of those things you buy every week. I just allowed, but do not tell us about save. We will save every grain, every leaf,
everything.
And it's quite the sport. You'll just be online saying, "What can I do with
with things that are getting this thing that is getting spoiled.
With my almost spoiled over.
That's how we make cheese from spoiled milk.
Could never be me, but shout out to the women who are doing it. Yeah.
Hi, DK.
She would.
Anyway, I think that's me. That's all I have.
I only have
today.
one more. Keeping up with Love is Blind. I don't even know if it's an Olympic sport. I enjoy it so much. Anyway, people in the Olympics enjoy their sports. I enjoy keeping up with Love is Blind. I just keeping up with reality shows actually generally, whether it's Kampala Cream or what.
Yeah.
Women. Yeah. We're in it.
We're really in it. Like it feels
timing.
like reality shows are taking over now. Like I'm more into reality shows because it's the storyline of these fantasy shows.
No, but that's just preferences. Because me, I like other things.
No, I like other things as well, but they don't make series. Now, I'm not a movie person. I prefer series, but they don't make series. First of all, what is 6 episodes and you think you have a season?
Those are mini series.
Like, that is not a season. No, they call them seasons these days. And each season comes out and it's six episodes, 10 episodes. What are you talking about? We used to have 24 episodes of everything.
But actually, it depends on the kind of show. There's some shows which are just designed that way. Like, they're supposed to be
Fiona,
short,
lately,
but with long episodes. Like, the episode is 1 hour.
Yes, there are those ones. But these days, 45-minute episode shows, like you get, are now going for 6 to 10 episodes, maximum 12 or 13.
Yeah.
No more than that. That is half what we used to get before, and I'm just losing it with it's just not as, then you have to wait. It's not as engaging anymore, but even the quality of shows they don't make the Desperate Housewives as they used to make them before.
I feel like there's still good shows, Claire.
I have not found a good show in a long time, and if it's good, it is too short. They are good ones.
I think because me, I don't mind the length. What bothers me is when takes so long for the next season to come out, but then there are some shows that are just designed that way. They're complex in their making, so they take long. One can be hard. You're there, you're waiting for Stranger Things for the rest of your life, but some shows are just designed that way.
I just can't stand a good show that is 6 episodes. I'm sorry.
Actually, I like those things.
I don't even start
and end. I don't want 26,000 episodes unless it's a sitcom.
If I want it to end,
many.
I will watch a movie. Anyway,
fair. Okay, guys, so that was just like a fun little episode. Let us know, what things are you doing, ladies, that you feel are an Olympic sport, but even for the gentlemen, let us know. There's probably things that we don't see that you think, damn, that's an Olympic sport. And while you're doing that, remember to follow us on Instagram. Subscribe since you're here with us. You can find us on podcast platforms as well now in the description box. What have I left out? Follow us as well. Be your own boss, babe. Fiona Kemi. We never say those things. Nyonyozi Prim. Follow us on the socials and follow Nzou Media Hub, who are the people that give us this beautiful space and produce all the amazing content that you guys are consuming. Description box for all the details I'm talking about. Until then, stay hydrated, okay? We really encourage that you stay hydrated with the water that has been serving you since 1993, okay? If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
See you next time. Bye.